Hello everybody, welcome back. This is the hilarious Hallie here today with another video. Hello and welcome to people who found me at the bottom of YouTube. Today is going to be my second makeup video I've ever created. My first one you can go back and watch. It was when I had my original iPhone, which was an iPhone 4. So if you can think about that for a second, it's really bad. So welcome. This actually was a video suggested by this person. Thank you so much to this person. I don't want to say names because I know I'm going to mispronounce it, and I don't want to do that. But yeah, today I'm going to be showing you guys my basic glam look. If I'm going a little glam, a little extra, what does this little potato do? So that's what we are doing today. So thank you so much for commenting that. Thank you very much. Make sure, right before we get into this, that you make sure to subscribe down below. It's as easy as snapping your fingers. Also, make sure you like this video if you like seeing videos like this. Comment more video suggestions or anything you want. And if you're an old subscriber coming back, share with one friend, because we've grown pretty, a lot in the past week. In the past week, I think I've gained 5 subscribers, which doesn't sound too crazy, but when you're as small as the channel as mine, gaining 5 subscribers is actually really cool. So clearly y'all guys are doing your job and getting out there and sharing the video. So thank y'all guys so much. So keep up the good work. But before I blab y'all away, let's go ahead and get right into the video.
To put the makeup on. So I want to say that it's not a really fun background, but I'm just sitting here at my vanity that I just showed y'all. I just ate, so now I'm hold on. She got indigestion. Okay, I don't know what that was. I want to note that there are very few products that I'm going to be putting on that are nicer products. I mainly use drugstore products because I buy a lot of my makeup myself. So if you're more into high-end makeup, this isn't really going to be the look for you, but you can keep note of everything still. But first I need to take my existing makeup off. This is dry as freak. I have these little facial wipes. These are pomegranate, grapefruit scented, and these are from a company called Brandless, and they're online. My mom loves buying from them, and so she actually bought a bunch of makeup wipes, and I was like, yes, please. So these are mine now. She has her own, don't worry, I haven't sold her. But I really do like all the makeup I have. Now today, what I had on was because I went to church, so I just had some mascara and some concealer on, and mascara sucks to be taken on, so I'm not really going to get all of it off, especially the one I have, because it's the one Thrive that I mentioned in my favorites of March and April, and it kind of flakes off, which means it's better when you rub it off, but kind of getting it off is a little hard to get every single inch off, so note to self there, my lashes will be pretty long. So, talking about drugstore products, I do want to say be cautious about what you buy. Obviously, still buy brands that you know are reliable. Don't go and buy brands that aren't really trustworthy. So brands like e.l.f., Maybelline, LA Colors, stuff like that. Let me try to think of other ones. I'm missing loads, I know. Wet n Wild. I, for one, really like Wet n Wild. It's about the cheapest I can go and still know that I'm not putting crazy chemicals on my face. Okay, so once I've done that, usually I have a rag to put my face off, but I don't at this moment in time, so I'm kind of using my hands. So as you can see, I have pretty killer dark circles. So the first thing I'm going to start with is concealer. Now, I do really suggest putting a primer on, but I, for one, don't like the feeling of primer on my face or on my hands. I just don't like the feeling of it in my skin. So if you're going to be wearing full coverage, heavy, thick makeup, definitely suggest primer because it's just going to protect your skin. But for me, I only put concealer under my eyes even when I go full glam. I just don't like it anywhere else. So this is, I'm going to show y'all guys what I'm using. This is by Wet n Wild. It's, focus. There's a lamp there, so I'm trying to get good lighting. But it is the Wet n Wild, it's cruelty-free, and this is their concealer corrector, photo focus. And it's funny because it won't focus. So this is great. Oh, I just got someone who liked my video. That's cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this on. So I use a little, I don't know if it's called a doe foot, I believe that's what this is. And I like to do one line on both sides. And because my dark circles are so bad, I typically go on top as well because I have these really aggressive veins up here. And again, there's nothing wrong if you do have makeup. If you don't wear makeup and you have bad dark circles are honestly not that big of a deal. It's always more noticeable to you. Flaws in your own face are going to be way more noticeable because you live with that face, so it makes sense. But don't feel like you have to cover your dark circles. I personally just feel like a better me when I cover my dark circles, so I don't mind them as much anymore, but I love being able to cover them up. So this is a little beauty blender I got at Walmart. This light is aggressive, and it's so cute. And it's got concealer all over it. But I don't remember what the brand was, but as you can see, it's cracking. And I really do like how nice it blends. But I, for one, am not a fan of how easily it wears out. I've had beauty blenders that I can keep cleaning and using for a month, and this one just didn't do that for me. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I blend. I just do tapping on the eye, and I tend to go with a big brush and do the big flat piece and go like this, and then go with the edge and blend around. This was at Walmart for $5. So it's actually really good for the price. It feels better than any other beauty blender I've had, but it definitely is so soft to a fault where it does kind of fall apart a little easier. But I'm going to go ahead and time-lapse me blending out this other eye so it's a little more fun.
For some reason, when I time-lapse that, it would not focus on my face So I'm sorry, I might not put the time lapse in, but I just blended the other eye out. It's not that crazy or anything. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do to this little face of mine is go ahead and set it. And this is another Wet n Wild product. This I believe was $4. And this is their Wet n Wild mattifying powder. And it's pretty cute. One thing I do have to say is it doesn't say anywhere, but on the back in like fine print that has like kind of little sparkles in it, which honestly I don't mind that much, but still I'd rather be notified. Whoop, that almost fell. I have all my little brushes in here, so I'll be telling you guys what brushes I pull out. I'm gonna clean this off. This is a brush here from the dollar store. It has blush on it. I usually use it for powder, but I did use it for blush when I went to a formal because I wanted like a lighter, cute, sorry, there are people always yelling in my house and like joy and excitement or just joking, so, or anger, who knows. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and floof this back up. Floofing your brushes back up is cool. Sometimes I just use the shirt I'm wearing, and if they're clean, you can just kind of just rub them against the cloth and it like floofs the heck out of them. They just ignore that in the background. I'm so sorry. I'm recording the video, y'all. I'm not actually gonna yell that because they'll get mad at me. Okay, so this little fluff brush was $1, and this is by a brand called Elite Beauty. So if you've heard of them, that's awesome. If not, I don't judge you. And I just do a little tap, tap, tap. It's the triple tap maneuver. And then I just kind of pat it on my under eye, and I like to go very light because I don't like my concealer creasing, and concealer's gonna crease no matter what you try to do to stop it. So I just do pat, 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 pat. It's the patting maneuver. Sometimes I'll swirl. You can do swirl if you want a little more. It's honestly, people get so triggered about the exact way you're supposed to do it, and it drives me crazy because I'm like, in a month from now, you're going to be saying something different because you saw James Charles doing this. Am I not wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. So that's what that looks like. Is the lighting a little intense? Comment down below if the lighting's a little intense. Just give me some critique there because I honestly can't tell right now. So, but honestly, this concealer for $1 is pretty cool, pretty great full coverage. So for instance, let me explain, like my dark circles are really crazy, so like the fact that it covers this much for me is amazing because like it's not going to cover the shade for me because it's literally sunken into my face, but it will at least cover the pigment of the dark purple. So that's great. So that is the setting powder step. So the next step, ooh, hello. Someone's sneaking into my room there. Walks out. Whoa, did you see that when I leaned forward? It was like, okay. Let's move right on along. And for my eyebrows, I usually, even when I go full glam, don't even mess with them because I don't want to. But if I do, I'm just going to show you the product I use. I'm not going to actually do my eyebrows because it takes way too long. It's this little Wet n Wild. I know everything seems like it's Wet n Wild. I promise there are other products than Wet n Wild. There's actually a lot of different products. But it comes with like a pomade and 2 brow colors, and this is what I usually use. But usually I don't put anything on my eyebrows. I usually just take this spoolie that has a color on the end if I want to add a little color, and I just kind of brush through them. I don't in any way have perfect eyebrows. I honestly just don't care enough, and I know I have decent eyebrows. The main thing with my eyebrows is I move them so much that when I wear pigment and stuff on them, it like literally fades. And I know it's weird because, okay, so I have this weird thing where like if I have hair anywhere like on my body, I have to like, I'll itch it. That's so weird. So like, my eyebrows, I literally will itch my eyebrows, and I don't know what it is. They are always so itchy, so when I add product into them, I'll itch my eyebrow, and then I'll have brown up here, and it's so funny. So that's why I don't feel my eyebrows anymore, honestly, because I don't really want to, but that's a big pertaining factor. But we're gonna move on. Ow, I forget I'm in a loft bed. Let me show y'all. This is a loft bed, so there's like a thing right there, so when I showed excitement, I banged my fingers, so let me fix that. Alrighty guys, here we are with the next step. This is voiceover Hallie, and now we are doing eyeshadow. I love eyeshadow so much, and right now I'm just telling y'all guys, if you want to prime your eyes, go ahead and prime your eyes. I already put some concealer on, so I am primed and ready to go. So today we're going to go for that buffed out, beachy kind of look, and we're going to be using the Sigma Beauty palette. This is a Warm Neutrals palette. And I'm going to go ahead and tap into this light tan shade and apply that all over my lid. This kind of acts as a transition shade, and you can pull it up higher or keep it down lower. It's all up to you. The shade is very similar to my skin tone, so if you can find one that's similar to your skin tone, that, in my personal opinion, is best for the base set of your eyeshadow. And here's me trying to find a fluff brush. Wow, professional makeup artist right there. Okay, so now we're going to tap into these little orangey tan shades. They're super fun and super cute. And these are going to be our crease shades. When you're doing your crease, just always make sure you keep in mind where your crease is. Don't try to go way too high, way too low. Just keep it right in the good center. Sorry about the lighting. Sometimes it does that when I put my arm up. So this does go kind of down on the edges of my eyes a little bit. That's just because of the way my lids are shaped. Some of y'all will, some of y'all guys won't. Alright, so I'm just going to continue blending that crease out. And now that we did that, we're going to take our fluff brush and go into blend it even better and deeper so that it actually is buffed out. And whoop, the lighting just changed again. Okay, so just keep on blending. Look how awkwardly I'm trying to film the angle. Oof. But just keep on blending and buffing that out so you get that crazy kind of beachy summer buffed out eyeshadow look that looks really natural and pretty. So now we're going to go ahead and move along to my favorite part of the shimmer shade. And we're going to spray that brush to get it wet with a setting spray. And we're going to tap into this shimmer shade called Fawn in Sigma Beauty. I didn't memorize any other shade names. And we're just going to apply that on the lid in swooping maneuvers. Sorry, my recording keeps chopping up. In swooping maneuvers. Okay, so now brush away that fallout with a powder brush or blush brush. Make sure it's clean, obviously, so you don't rub stuff on your face. And go ahead and apply the shimmer shade on the other eye using the same type of brush, whatever you prefer as your regular eyeshadow brush. And that's about it. So now we are going to move on to mascara, my favorite part. And I'm going to curl my lashes first. Curlers are super cheap and they're really fun to do. So I just like to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on both sides of my face. And that gets the lashes naturally curled. The lashes naturally curled, and we are going to go ahead and go on with this Thrive mascara. She's thriving, and we're just going to put that on our lashes to volumize and change the color to a nice deep rich black, which is actually a shade name. And as you can see, this mascara is pretty volumizing. I do happen to have longer lashes, so it might not have that crazy of a result on you, or if you have longer lashes, it might be even better than yours, than mine. So just try your best with what you got. I got mascara on my nose in that part. I am a professional makeup artist. Okay, so let's just continue to do that. As you can see, I'm pretty skilled in the art of applying mascara. You could say I am a goddess at it. So that is the mascara, and now we are moving on to Yuki Tutorial's favorite part, and that is the highlighter. I love highlighter. I do have a hate-love relationship with it because I always have a hard time figuring out how to work it, but we're going to work it, girl. This is a Wet n Wild highlighter. I can't remember what the shade name was, but this is a super fun highlighter. It was $5, and I saw so many makeup artists using it in their drugstore videos and saying how good it was, so I was going to give it a try. So I'm using a fan brush by Elite Beauty and just stretching my cheekbone skin out so that I get an even flat surface. I have a very kind of fat face, not like in a bad way, but like I have a lot of fat cells that are hanging out on my face. So I like to go ahead and stretch it out. If you have a skinnier face, you probably won't be able to do that or need to do it, but just do that. And as you can see, it's a very natural, subtle one, which is why it's like my favorite kind of summer highlight, because it looks like a natural highlighter and it doesn't look like you put a pound of on your face. Okay, now it's nose highlight time. We're going to use this cute little triangle shaped brush, and we're going to put that right on our little button nose and make it super cute. And it looks like an angel kissed the tip of my nose right there. It is super vibrant. And we're going to blend that out. You can tell I'm tired because I'm talking super southern. And I couldn't get it blend out too well, so I'm going to go ahead and use my fluff brush to blend that out and make it extra fine, extra fleek. Oof, that's... This blush is a LA Color blush. I got it in a little Christmas kit, and I'm using a foundation brush just because I find it easier to control the pigment with these and they don't go flying everywhere. Up to you, whatever brush you want to use. So I tap it off to make sure I don't have too much pigment, and I'm going to do that cute little child smile and apply it directly on my cheeks and then drag it out so it's not like a little dot on my cheek, but it's also not contouring my face with blush, if you know what I'm saying. And so I'm just going to pull that and blend it out just like that. And this keeps a good natural blush. Doesn't look like I'm sunburnt or anything. And I do not put it on my nose. You can put it on your nose if you want. I personally don't like how it looks when it's on my nose. And now we are going to set my face with the setting spray. Right after we do that, we're going to pat it out with a dry beauty blender, and then I'm going to move on to the shots of the final makeup look. So I will see all y'all there. Alright, so this is my all natural regular glam day makeup look. I hope y'all guys liked this video. Thank you so much to this person who suggested it. I had a lot of fun, so I hope this fulfilled what you wanted. I am really glad how much my channel is started to pick up and kind of grow. And right now as I'm filming this video, I was at 14 subscribers earlier today when I started filming, and now I'm at 15, so I have no idea how many subscribers I'll be at when I post it. Maybe still at 15, maybe more, maybe less. They're like, oh, never mind. This is not what we bargained for. Get this girl off the screen. So hopefully my channel continues to grow, but it's all up to y'all guys, honestly. I can only produce the content in the comfort of my home. So make sure you go out, share with a friend, and if you're a new person, please do subscribe. Take the time to click the subscribe button. Also, make sure you click that bell icon and comment down below potato if you made it to the very end of the video, because I'm curious who did. So thank y'all guys so much for watching. I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all guys next time.